Hi, my name is Gail with Portland Parks and Recreation Fitness Program. Today we will be doing gentle yoga. You will need your yoga mat, a blanket or towel for kneeling, a yoga bolster or pillow for sitting on, and either a yoga strap or some kind of a belt. Be safe, modify exercises as needed, and make sure that you have plenty of space and the proper equipment. Let's get started. Hi everyone, this will be a gentle, relaxing yoga class today. We will be mostly on our mat, lying down and seated, and then we will be standing for a little bit, and then we'll go back down to the floor. So let's start by coming onto our back. And if it's comfortable, lie with your legs straight and your arms at your side. Relax into your mat. There's a slight tuck of your chin, and bring your attention to your breath. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose or your mouth. And let your breath be slow and relaxed. As we breathe a little bit longer here, let the muscles in your jaw be relaxed, and relax the muscles in your neck and shoulders. And a couple more breaths. Now, staying on your back, let's bend our knees so that our feet are on the mat. And bring your right knee to your chest. Interlace your hands behind your right thigh. Straighten your left leg. And relax here and breathe. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through your nose or mouth. And as we lay here, let the backs of your shoulders be heavy and grounded. Now let's straighten that right knee and bend. 2 more times. Inhale, straighten your knee. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. 1 more time, straighten. Keep that right leg straight. Backs of the shoulders are still grounded, gently pressing down towards your mat. Working on ankle mobility. Inhale, point your toes to the sky. Exhale, point your toes toward your chest. 2 more times. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. And exhale, flex. Hold this position a little bit longer with that foot flexed, really reaching your heel toward the ceiling. Breathing in and out. And let's bend your knee and set that foot down. And we'll switch sides. Let's bring your left knee to your chest, hands behind your thigh. Straighten your right leg. Breathe here. In and out. Slow, relaxed breath. Backs of the shoulders gently pressing downward. And inhale, straighten your left knee. Exhale, bend. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and let's keep that leg straight. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Point, flex, point, and flex. Keep the foot flexed, really reaching that heel upward as the backs of your shoulders press downward. Staying here for a couple more breaths. And release. We're going to come into bound angle pose with the bottoms of your feet together, knees out to the side. If it's comfortable for your arms, let's interlace your hands and place them behind your head. There's a slight tuck to your chin. Inhale and slowly exhale. Okay, let's use our hands to press our knees together. I'm going to work on some pelvic tilts. So we're still on our back. Knees are bent, feet on the floor. Notice the space between your low back and your mat. We're going to get rid of that space with our pelvic tilt. Exhale, press your low back to the mat. Inhale back to neutral spine. We'll do that 2 more times. Exhale, press. Inhale, release. Exhale, press. Keep your low back pressed to the mat. We're also lengthening our tailbone in the direction of our heels. Inhale, straighten your right leg, keeping your low back pressed to the mat. Inhale, release, bring your foot back. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, bring your left leg back. Back to the right leg. Go ahead and do a few more of these on your own. And now, as the right leg goes out, our left arm is going to reach overhead behind. And bring your foot and your arm back. Left leg extends. Right arm goes back. Do a couple more on your own. And the work here is maintaining that pelvic tilt, keeping your low back pressed to the mat. Inhale as you extend. Exhale as everything comes back. And once you're even on both sides, we'll get ready to move into our next yoga pose, which is going to be a twist rising sun. So with the knees bent, we're simply going to roll to your left side and curl up on your left side with your knees tucked in toward your chest. Right hand on top of the left. We're going to open the right arm out to the side and bring it back 5 times. So here we go. Bring the right arm out to the side and bring it back, and do that about 5 times. Inhale as you open up. Exhale as you come back. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in as the arm opens up. And on the 5th one, let's just hold it with both arms straight. If that's too much stretch on the right side of your body, you can simply bend your right elbow and place your right hand on your waist. Also, if you have a pillow, you can place that pillow underneath your right arm. Relax and breathe. Head position, you're either looking ahead of you or towards your right arm with a slight tuck of your chin. And let's exhale and bring that right arm back to meet the left. And then you can roll over onto your other side. I'm actually going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we're lying on the right side this time. Left hand on top of the right. The knees are tucked in. Inhale, the left arm opens out to the side. Exhale. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. Inhale, arm opens. Exhale, come back. Inhale. Exhale, and then on the 5th one, that arm is going to stay straight. Relax and breathe. There's a slight tuck of the chin. You're either looking ahead of you or towards your left arm. And on an exhalation, bring your left hand back to meet your right. We're going to roll onto our back. Knees bent, and let's just bring the knees to the chest. Hug your knees and gently rock side to side. And then have those movements become smaller and smaller until you come to a stop. Place your feet down. We're going to roll to our side on our way to hands and knees. So we're going to do a couple of things on our hands and knees. If you have sensitive knees, you might want to have a folded blanket or a towel underneath your knees. Okay, so our fingers are spread wide. Wrists are below the shoulders. Knees are below the hips. Exhale, round your back. Cat pose. The head is hanging. Belly lifting towards your back. Inhale, cow. Here, we're reaching our chest forward, sliding our shoulder blades down our back, lifting our tailbone. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Continue on your own for a few more. And then come back to neutral spine. Widen your knees a little bit, and we're going to just sit back into child's pose. And here, your arms can either be in front of you, or you can bend your elbows, stack one arm on top of the other, and rest your forehead on your top arm. Take a moment to relax and breathe, breathing into your back as if you had a balloon in your back and you're filling that balloon up in all directions. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, we're going to transition back to hands and knees, wrists below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Let's extend your right leg behind you. Core muscles really strong, belly lifted toward your back. We're going to do 5 leg lifts. Inhale, lift your leg up. Exhale, lower. Lift and lower. Lift. 2 more. Up and down. And lift and lower. Let's bring that knee back down. Same thing. Left leg, toes on the mat. Strong core. Here we go. Lift and lower. Up and down. Up. 2 more. 1 more, and lower. So now we're going to come into our bird dog. We're going to have one leg lifted and the other arm lifted, and we're going to hold that for about 15 or 20 seconds. So here we go. Right leg comes back, lift that leg. If you're comfortable with your balance, lift your left arm and hold. If you're not super comfortable with your balance, that left hand can be on the mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, let's extend the left leg back, toes on the mat. Lift up that leg. If you're comfortable with balance, lift that right arm, holding. Breathe. Keep that abdomen strong, belly lifting towards your back. And lower back down. We're going to come into a modified child's pose, which is going to look somewhat like this where we're coming to the side. So sit back into your child's pose, and let's bring the right fingertips toward the left corner of your mat. And we're looking for a stretch along the right side of the body. So you want to think of pressing your right hip back and reaching your right fingertips forward toward the left. Breathing into your back, again, as if you had a balloon in your back and you're filling that up in all directions. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Let's come up and go to the other side. So left fingertips toward the right. Press your left hip back. Reach your left fingertips forward. And come back to center. Okay, next we're going to do something I call thoracic rotation, which is a chest opener. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so we're going to place the left fingertips behind your left ear, really tighten up that core, left elbow toward the right elbow, exhale, inhale, lift, exhale, lower, lift and lower. Lift, your eyes can follow your elbow if that's comfortable, and one more time, lift. Bring that hand down. And we're going to switch sides. Right hand behind your ear. Exhale, right elbow to the left. Inhale, lift. And lower. That's 2, strong core. 3, 4, and 5. Great. So next, we're going to work on opening our hip flexors. We are going to be kneeling for this. So again, if you want to have some padding in the form of a folded blanket or towel underneath your knee, you can do that. So let's have our knees on that padding. And let's step your right foot forward into a lunge. Now, if this is a lot of balance work for you and you want to have a chair next to you or be next to a piece of furniture or a wall, you could have something to hold on to. The knee is pointing straight ahead. The knee is not coming forward of the toes. Tailbone is lengthening down towards your mat. Bring your arms out to the side, nice and wide. Bend your elbows. Bring your arms all the way up. So the tailbone is reaching down, that front foot is pressing down, and your whole torso is lengthening up. Arms come all the way down, palms face forward, shoulders come up, down, and back behind your body. Relax your arms. And let's switch sides. So again, that knee is pointing straight ahead, aligned with your third toe. Tailbone lengthening down. Lengthen your core. Bring your arms out to the side. Bend your elbows. Elbows come slightly behind your back. And reach up. Pressing down with that foot, reaching down with your tailbone, lengthening your chest and fingertips. Let's bring the arms all the way down. Shoulders come up and down and back for just a little mini back bend. Arms just a little bit behind your body. Relax your arms. Both knees. Interlace your hands. Turn your palms away from you. Bring your arms all the way up. Tailbone lengthening down. Chest reaching skyward. And breathe. And relax your arms. For these next couple poses, we're going to be seated. And for a lot of us who have tight hips, it can be helpful to sit up on something. So I have a yoga bolster. I know not everyone has those, so you can maybe sit on a nice firm pillow or a stack of blankets. Sitting as tall as you can. Imagine there's a string on the top of your head and somebody's up above you pulling that upward. At the same time, your shoulders are relaxed. And your hips are grounded, pressing your hips into whatever you're sitting on. Let's bring the arms up. Bring your left hand down, reach up with your right fingertips, and side bend with your right arm over towards your left. We're really trying to get some length along the right side of your body. Relax here and breathe. And let's come back up. Bring that left arm up, bring that right arm down, reach up with your left fingertips, and over toward the right. Stretching all those muscles along the left side of your body. Keeping that left hip grounded. We don't want to let the body roll over toward the right. That left hip is nice and grounded. And exhale, come back up. Okay, we're going to come into a seated twist, so arms out to the side. Bend your elbows. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist to your left. Bring your left hand down behind you and bring your right hand to your outer left thigh. Sitting tall, breathe, neck, shoulder, relaxed. On an exhalation, let's come back to facing forward. Bring your arms out to the side again. Bend your elbows. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist to the right. Right hand comes down behind you. Left hand comes to your outer right thigh. Sitting tall, strong core. Relax your shoulders and your neck. And then on an exhalation, come back to facing forward. Once again, interlace your hands. Turn your palms away from you and lift your arms up. So we're just coming back to symmetry in the body, where both sides of the body are doing the same thing. Let's release the arms down. We're going to come up to standing. So come to the front of your mat. Standing in mountain pose, your tailbone is grounding, your chest is lifting, grounding through the base of the big toe, base of the little toe, and center of your heel. Turn your palms to face forward, and let's sweep the arms up, mountain pose, arms overhead. Notice the parts of the body that are grounding, the feet and the tailbone, and the parts that are lifting, your whole core, chest, and arms. And release your arms down. We're going to be stepping back to warrior one. Make sure that there's nothing behind you on your mat that you might step on accidentally. We're going to have our right foot forward. We're stepping the left foot back. As you step the left foot back, make sure you don't come on a tightrope, so keep that left foot in its lane as you step that left foot back. Now that back foot can either be pointing straight ahead, or it can be flat on the ground, angled out 45 degrees. So warrior one, that front knee is bent, the back knee is straight, tailbone lengthening down, chest lifted, and we'll bring the arms up. Lengthening muscles in the whole front side of the body, the front of the thigh, and the core. And let's exhale, bring your arms down, step up. Back to mountain pose. Step back with your right foot. Front knee bent, back knee straight, tailbone lengthening down. And as you're ready, bring your arms up. So that back foot again can either be where you're on the ball of the foot with the toes pointing forward, or that back foot could be more like this, where the foot is flat and the foot is angled out about 45 degrees. But we always want the front hip bones to be pointing straight ahead. And on an exhalation, bring your arms down and step forward. Back in mountain pose, we're going to do a little bit with chair pose. Feet are about hip width apart, maybe wider. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend at your hip, bend at your knees, chair pose. Try to keep your arms straight, core strong. Push your feet into the ground, come up, and circle your arms back down. Again, inhale, exhale, chair. We're going to add on a flying chair. Bring your arms back. And inhale, push your feet into the mat, lift your arms, circle your arms back down. One more time, inhale. Exhale, chair. Inhale, bring your arms back, flying chair. And inhale, push your feet in the mat, lift your arms, and circle your arms back down. We're going to do a little bit more with our warrior one. Right foot forward, step your left foot back. Warrior one. Tailbone lengthening down, arms out to the side. Bend your elbows. Relax your arms down and step up. Let's step your right foot back, front knee bent, back knee straight, arms out to the side, bend your elbows, tighten up your core, and hold. And let's release the arms and step back up. Interlace your hands in front of you, turn your palms away from you. Lift up, grounding your feet and tailbone, lifting your chest and arms. Relax your arms back down. We're going to transition back down to the floor. Here you're going to need your yoga strap, if you have it. If you don't have a yoga strap, you can use a belt, like from your bathrobe. You can use a rolled up towel. You could also use one of these if you have that. Okay, we're just going to work on a little bit of hamstring flexibility. All right, so take your strap and place it on your right foot, like so. Hold both ends in your right hand. We're going to lay all the way down, keeping that right leg straight. Let's start lifting it until you find that stretch in the back of your leg, your hamstring. Holding both ends of the strap in your right hand. Let's have the right foot flex with the toes pointed toward your chest and the heel reaching upward. The back of that right shoulder is gently grounding, pressing down towards your mat. Relax your breathing and enjoy that stretch. All right, let's lower that leg. Switch the strap to your left foot. Keeping that left knee straight, let's lift the leg. Holding both ends of the strap in your left hand. Toes are flexed, pointing towards your chest. Finding that stretch in the back of your leg, hamstring and calf. All right, and let's lower that leg down, and you can set your strap aside. We're going to work on the outer hips a little bit. Figure 4, have both feet on the mat, knees bent. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Have that right foot flexed. If this is enough stretch, stay here. Otherwise, lift your left leg and interlace behind your left thigh. If you're looking for more stretch, you can press your right knee away from you and or pull your left thigh a little bit closer towards your chest. Relax your breathing. And let's bring that left foot back down to the floor. We'll switch sides, left ankle over the right knee. Keep that left foot flexed. Press your left knee away from you. Stay here or lift. Relax your breathing, relax your shoulders. Enjoy that stretch on the outer part of your left leg. And release, bring that foot back to the floor. We're going to come into bound angle pose. Bottoms of your feet together, knees out to the side. If it's comfortable for your arms, you can bring them into a T position where they're out straight and aligned with your shoulders. Keep your arms here or bend your elbows, coming into a 90-90 or cactus position, and just breathe. Let your breathing slow down. Let your inhalations be full and your exhalations be long. We'll stay here a little bit longer for today. This will be our Shavasana. So just taking the opportunity to really relax, either in this position or if you want to come into more traditional Shavasana, you may do that where your arms are at your side and your legs are out straight. Take one more opportunity to really draw your attention to your breath and let your breath be really slow and relaxed. Full inhalation, prolonged exhalation. Taking one more nice relaxed breath. And we'll transition ourselves back to seated position. So let's bend your knees and roll to your side. Rest on your side with your head supported for a couple of breaths. And then press yourself back up to seated. Sitting tall, bring your arms out to your side. Inhale your arms up, exhale your arms down. And that is our yoga class for today. Thank you for joining me. This class will be added to Portland Parks and Recreation Stay and Play video series, available free on YouTube. Make sure to press the like button and comment with any feedback or questions. You can also find more videos at portland.gov/parks/stay and play. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.